My name is still Angus, Dr. Randomall, and I'm joined by the one, the only, the...
Aris.
And tonight we'll once again be playing with the past, like it will drive.
We usually play with the past, actually.
Like it
For
drives
once.
us mad. You mean?
Yeah.
Or you mean like a folk horror? Yeah, exactly. That's how I play with the past most of the time, for sure. Yeah, tonight we will be playing with the past with the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I will already give you a small spoiler, Aris. I've played half an hour of this game so far. No excavations.
Oh,
no Hobbs Barrow. So, but this is a brand spanking new game. I don't know if it's actually a spanking game because I've only played half an hour
it's
of it.
new.
It is new, and it does this very weird thing to my to its main menu now and again because it's a folk horror. So now and again it just switches here and there, and I guess there's a barrow in the background. I guess there's a barrow in the background of the main menu. Let's not.
What are you drinking, by the way?
Okay. I am drinking something. So I didn't have any gin tonic currently. So because I also was thinking of that, but I was thinking that instead I'll just drink a spiced rum.
Okay.
In a skull.
Thematically, the skull works, I would say.
We will see. In fact, because I think it's one of those folk horrors that will have a bit of a slow burn to it. Not that that's a bad thing, but I was just thinking.
If it doesn't, everything we do has a slow burn. So
just like this rum, it also has a slow burn.
Yeah.
I was just thinking actually that I've been on quite the adventure game streak recently in a skull, as one does. Absolutely, as one does, right?
Yeah.
What? How else would you drink your glass of rum? I mean, you could drink it in a regular glass, but that would be kind of boring.
I guess. Oh my god, what's happening with this menu?
Yeah, exactly right. The menu does now and again does this like colors out of space thing. How is everyone in the chat? It's so good to see, quite a few of you here tonight. I know that Oomzer is here. He's ready to see what all that archaeological is all about.
Yeah, I'm sure he just watches Ajax on the side. Or he watches us on the side and Ajax on the main.
Yeah, I was saying I would be happy if he would be watching Ajax on the side, watching the ball of the foot as well. Well, we are going to the home of the ball of the foot. So anyway, that's not such a bad idea. All right, let's get into it. It's also one of those games that is I cannot unmain it because then Aris will stop seeing it after 30 seconds. And it's also one of those things which, for whatever reason, doesn't play nice with the with my software mixer. So I had to switch off the music volume for a bit. I wonder what. It may be a bit too loud, this one.
That may be a bit too loud. Let's do them halfway and see.
Let's do them. Let's meet ourselves halfway game. Woohoo! There we go.
There we go, straight up.
Not telling which is the one I'm watching on the side. In that case, I know you're just watching Ajax on the side, because if you wanna watch, like world class, then you watch us, not Ajax.
Exactly. Wow! Bam.
I do carry Ajax actually, but I think that the times that Ajax has been world classes are beyond us.
Way in the past, like this Barrow.
And way in the past, like this Victorian Victorian rainy scene. There we go.
Yeah. Last time Ajax was relevant was in the Victorian era anyway. Alright. We're walking. We're chilling. We're chilling.
We are
chilling, clearly.
We are literally chilling in the rain right here.
Yeah.
Miss Bateman.
We don't have to do the voices, Aris.
Oh, damn. That's always a feature in the stream.
Yeah.
I was about to start speaking, but then he started speaking. Interesting art choice.
Is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see.
So this poor guy has to smoke his pipe outside.
Won't kill me, will it?
We all have to smoke our pipes outside nowadays, Aris.
Yeah, it's
be
true.
interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
Like peak Britishness in the first 5 sentences.
This is absolutely peak Britishness. Terribly weather,
nattering on.
Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
Ooh.
Damn. Exposition. Okay.
I have the feeling that Hobbs Barrow may not be a pleasant place.
No, probably not. I mean, it had a. If it was a barrow in the background, it was purple. I would never excavate on something that's glowing purple.
That is true. That is true.
It's a rule of thumb for archaeology: never excavate something that's glowing purple.
Yeah, it's not exactly the first class you'll get, but yours the second class. They were like, if things are glowing purple or green, don't excavate in there.
Or glowing is
or just glowing. No, it's fine if it's glowing with like a pulsating white light. That is fine. That is fine. That's just the aliens.
I hope this letter will reach you.
It's the Victorian era. The letters.
Exactly. Letters actually arrived in the Victorian era. This is us. Look at us. We are really going. I mean, they really went with this hardcore 90s adventure pixel art style.
For sure. I like it actually. It's
Yeah,
really cool
me too.
to do it. Even like the nuances that make it uglier that they could have fixed slightly, they actually went for it. Let's go.
Yeah.
But I beg for your patience.
Will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience. All right. Look at these friggin'.
Anyway, this art is maybe a little bit better than what you would see in a 90s game.
I feel it depends a little bit on what your graphics card was like.
Yeah.
To Ticehurst House.
As far as I
Okay.
can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, did he
Has a
give you the
last
hard
name.
shoulder?
We're on with the British humor.
Cold shoulder should have
The
been, but
letter
doesn't
brought
matter.
me to the
It was a bad
isolated
pun
village of
anyway.
Bewley, deep in the moors.
So, all right. I don't know much about Britain. Well, I can know actually a bit about Britain, but Bewley, there's an actual town called Bewley.
Is there?
Yes, but you actually spell it as you would the French, Beaulieu, as in beautiful place. I don't know, and I'm actually going to wiki crutch myself on it right now. If there's an actual town called Bewley. There's actually the Bewley brothers, David Bowie.
That's what, yeah, which I didn't know.
But I don't think there's an actual, in that sense, an actual Bewley, the town Bewley. There's Chapman House. And of course, that's done on purpose, because if you do a folk...
Yeah. No,
Could you perhaps move your cams away from the subtitles? Yeah, I can. Let's try and do that, actually.
So demanding.
Yeah, it's very demanding, isn't he? I guess this is one of those games where there's not a great place for us to be. Let's try here, because on top
a bit smaller maybe.
Smaller, yeah, but that's not going to help with the subtitles. So let's hang
Oh,
around
that's
here.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I think this, yeah, I don't think this is a great place for us to be, but maybe.
Bewley.
Bewley.
No station master in sight.
So Bewley is actually up Chatham Fort, the actual place.
Call our exact meeting place.
And it's where there was a huge shipyard for well, basically age of sail ships. It's where we sailed up, the Dutch sailed up and tried to kick their bum for a bit, which we did. All right, this, I think, basically, all this screen says, well, guess what? You are playing an adventure game.
You're playing a game. You have
Yes.
click buttons.
Yes. I like it, though. It's like, let's forget about the tutorial here, because please. So it's like here. Oh, the only thing that I didn't actually check out, that's something that I should have checked out, is how you can highlight all interactables. Let's see if we can actually...
That's actually kind of... That's it. It was your only chance.
This was my only chance. All right. Shoot. It was
Maybe
possible.
tab?
It was like no. I'm tabbing like all here. Could you? This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Like, yeah, forget about that screen. And I was like, oops, the only button that's actually very, I mean, I kind of know because I played the first half hour.
Hello there.
But it's basically left and left and right click. I wonder.
On it. I'm on it.
We could just do this
Okay,
again.
so left click on an inventory item selected.
Yeah, this
You
is
can double click the game will occasionally autosave. Keyboard shortcuts. Menu map space bar hold show interactable hotspots.
okay. There you go.
There we go.
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter.
Oh, yeah,
Wiki
okay.
grad was YouTube grads. I just put a playthrough of someone else. Went to that spot.
Hey, man. All right. Oops. Yeah, I was playing this on Steam Deck, and there's actually very convenient to.
This looks like a Steam Deck game.
Yeah, this is great on Steam Deck. As I said, Omar, there isn't actually a very good place for us to be in this. I guess maybe if we're all the way up top, who knows?
Right, yeah.
All right. This actually we have to write, but basically we're not gonna go. We have this this letter about a barrow, and we are in fact well, I don't think we actually call ourselves an archaeologist. I don't know, but we are somebody who basically is into antiquities, is cataloging all the barrows that she can.
Local rumor of secrets to be found. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's fine.
Steeped in local legend. And I want to talk a little bit about that later. The local legends and the fairy tales. That's for later. Let's just play a bit of the game because, as I said, a bit of a slow burn. Find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Bewley and excavate the barrow, I will be pleased to be here. Hey, we're Victorian era archaeologists, of course. If you tell us to come and excavate something, we will definitely do that. Oh, I think this is
news. More descriptions on the
Yeah.
site. It's
Wonderful.
locally Hobbs Barrow. It's not located on my own land, but we will have no issue getting permission to excavate.
Yeah. So basically,
Said no archaeologist ever. Absolutely no issue getting a permit to excavate.
Fortune and glory.
fortune and glory.
Fortune
Must make
and
my way
glory.
to the Plough and Furrow Inn.
Okay.
How'd you like our weather?
It's
I'm
the
quite
UK.
accustomed to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to
What an
Bewley.
accent.
Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn
Ah.
is t'other side at square.
It
Very
doesn't
much.
sound like a real accent, to be honest.
No, exactly. It doesn't sound like a real accent. It's I'm not like a huge because I always have to ask Haley like, hey, where does this person come from? But I'm gonna say imagined accent. This one.
What
Yeah.
can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
I mean, it's South Coastish, huh? But
Yes, a local I am, but I don't live in the village.
Yeah, but
Where are you
it sounds a
travelling
bit
to
forced, you know?
That
Yeah,
Certain
a bit.
intonations
Business, young
sound a bit
lady.
forced to me.
Quite.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
I wish you
oh, dry stone wall in this weather. Oops, I aborted my LOL for whatever reason. All right,
there's
thank you,
nothing
lady.
else
Come
kind
on,
lady.
exit.
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to...
We know we've talked about.
Oh, she's like, what?
She looks superstitious. Nah.
Ah,
Is it a local
What?
landmark?
Nah, I would keep our
Hobbs
cards a
Barrow.
bit.
Hobbs Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
yeah, she doesn't even know it.
Robber, are you?
Not at all. I
Oh,
only have an interest in antiquities.
Well, Potato, potato.
You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Nope. Bye, lady.
That was odd.
I mean, I do love these wet dry stone walls and the just the moor in the background. This is some great
Oh my God,
hardcore. This crow.
This crow has red eyes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is a genuinely creepy crow, right? It's pretty
It
cool.
is a bit of a creepy crow.
Yeah. I mean, look at this freaking church, Dave. It's
They're committed. They're
this is 100% a rural English town with creepy people in it.
Yeah.
I've been in my fair share. No, actually, British people, English people are all the ones that I've met, at least.
What's
Most of them are
Barrow?
plow and furrow. Yeah, exactly.
Plow and furrow. Okay, I wasn't sure.
The plough and furrow.
Oh,
I have
there.
a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Isn't Mr. Shoulder giving us a room in his mansion or something?
No, I don't think so. No, it's
Wow, this guy's.
Doing out alone in this sodden weather.
This is a proper drunk.
exactly. Get out of the way, sir. You're drunk. That's probably what I would say.
Yeah.
Get out of the way, sir. You're drunk.
Hold on now, we've only just met. Why don't we get to know each other?
How about we just don't?
Oh, a feisty one. You
Oh my God, this is.
around here, lads. Give us a kiss now.
Oh,
Oh my God! Get
Oh
out
my-
of the way.
Oh! Ooh, I'm not gonna kiss you. I'm gonna slap him.
Slap him.
I'm gonna slap him.
How dare you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Live-
yes!
Let's go. Damn.
Wench? Did he just call me a wench?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I actually got an achievement for that. That's nice. The slap. The achievement is simply called the slap.
Alright, a bunch of drunk dudes.
I mean, this is jolly English.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
Lass.
Rude? Yeah, exactly.
Lass in a very long time.
I just heard it just yesterday.
Do you know a man named
That was because I was playing this game.
I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you.
I do like the word last though. It's a nice.
Yeah, it's not being used anymore, is it?
Probably. I'm gonna say probably in Scotland.
Maybe.
A room.
I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3
Aye.
shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
Oh, that's
I'll
yeah,
need that
that's
payment
good
up
money.
front for the
That's
two
good money
nights.
for sure. I mean, this is Victorian time, so it's not. The prices have gone up somewhat since then.
But yeah,
So
3
wait,
shillings
wait.
for
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How can I?
A room? Sorry, what? Okay.
3 shillings.
Oh,
You-
okay. I just basically pay him, I guess.
I guess
This is
so.
payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
And
Thomasina
Bateman be
Bateman.
staying with us
Hey,
tonight?
where is
No,
Colleen?
I am not wed. My assistant has arrived.
What do you mean? Where's Colleen?
Your assistant.
Well,
you say?
Thomasina and Tamsin are
Really
basically the same name, no?
Oh,
Keep
sure.
a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate.
Don't hear it as much as you used to, but still a thing. Yeah, exactly right.
Okay.
Here's your key. Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs.
Oh, what you may just have missed is we're getting an assistant
Can
coming
I help you
over.
with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage.
Independent lass.
I should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder
Independent
arrives.
lass.
All right, I
Acquired
guess.
room key.
We have a room key now, so that's the.
That's the vessel, so that's not our room, probably.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna send you on a wild wiki hunt quest
When did the term vessel started?
in the UK. I think this is anachronistic. I don't know for sure. I just have a hunch. All right. Good luck with that while I go up to my room, I think.
Yeah.
It's not too
This shall
bad.
do nicely. Time to change into something more comfortable.
Hey, look at us! Look at us! We're like a Victorian indie.
Really, yeah.
A Vicky or whatever. This is... Look at us! We look great.
I found my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
Okay,
The
thank you.
wardrobe looks old, perhaps 100 years or more in age.
That's those C14 fingers that you get when you graduate as an archaeologist. You just touch something, you know how old it is. It's really great.
The phrase water closet, vesse, arose in England in the 1870s.
In the 1870s?
Yes.
So I want to say the following. This is Victorian England, so it could be.
It could be.
There we go. Well, it could be. I don't exactly know what year it is currently. But, it feels like a little bit out of the way for... This is not the fanciest place, right? It's not that we're like in the middle of London.
Originally was down closet, it quickly evolved the phrase water closet to common usage. Over time, it has simply become vesse.
There's only
I
one
didn't
match
know that.
left,
Now
though.
I do.
There you go.
Jammed shut. The wood
Jam shut,
as
okay.
the only light source in the room.
All right, sure.
I've stored my case a box within a box.
I'm gonna move our portraits back though. Oh, because I don't think this is not helping anybody. Oops. No. Portrait. I want my portrait back. There we go.
This is really not helping anybody.
No.
I think if you put it on top, right?
Yeah, but here, people can't see your... I guess the to-do and menu, they don't really care about that. Shall we just do that? Shall we just do it?
Yeah.
Come on. That's fine. Then there we go. Whoops. There we go.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be
Probably best. All right, sure.
Yeah.
This may come in handy.
I love adventure games for the way that they work with the world. It's like you just click at random stuff like a bow. There you go, plate, a painting. Let's just click on things. Let's click on them.
See what happens.
I don't wish to... Wonderful. I don't wish to carry the ball around, but she is carrying around a jug of water. Just like that.
If you're carrying a jug of water, why would you carry a bowl?
A decorative plate depicting a goat? And you don't want to take... You're an archaeologist.
Take the painting with me.
Do you call yourself an archaeologist? You want to rip all away all these treasures. So, I'm not a huge expert on Victorian archaeology or archaeology in the Victorian period, but we are deep within the. Some people would call it the early scientific phase of archaeology. Other people would simply call it the extension of the antiquarian phase, right?
I would say so more.
Yeah, same here. I would say also particularly sort of the thing that we're doing right now is, we're cataloging the barrows, right? We're actually going around and excavating them because we're interested in them. We're not actually there. She will say that a couple of times because she wants to have the stuff from it for the gold, etc. So she's actually interested in it. So we're sort of on the cusp of early scientific archaeology, as we will see. All right, I guess I've got.
We have to wait a bit so we can talk to
I
bunch.
feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
Oh,
You look
absolutely.
like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
Guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Now I wonder, Aris, has anybody ever And if not, it has to happen, I think. Anybody ever did a history of archaeological fashion?
Ooh. Well, let me have. I'm sure that some. Okay.
This is otherwise something that. For whatever reason, I'm crashing out of my. Oh no. Okay. Apparently not. But I really wonder. All right. Let's ask for Leonard's shoulder. Has Mr. Shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
No, I don't.
Because what he just said was very interesting, actually, if you think about it. Oh, okay, cool. If you have it, link it in the chat, put it in the Slack. I want to read it, actually.
Review Fashion of Archaeology. The clothes worn by archaeologists on site provide a vivid record not only of how the discipline has evolved, but the personal experiences of people working in this field. An exhibition that was in 2020 at National Trust Saturn Who documents some of these sartorial snapshots.
He's a quiet.
Nice, I like that. That Sutton Who is as we all know, because we've all seen the Netflix. Netflix show now.
Found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with Lord Leonard then?
There's a Saxon t-shirt from Denim & Leather in one of these pictures in the link.
Oh Lord.
Metal.
But I mean, I guess an exhibition is as good as, but I kind of want to, probably you could delve into it a bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would make for a really good master thesis, actually.
I'm sure I can find students to do this.
Nice. Find one. Especially in your wheelhouse. This is cultural politics and archaeology hardcore.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let's see. Tell the truth.
I feel like if we tell the truth to the innkeeper, then we can't lie anymore. Basically, let's put it like this.
All right.
We've become good friends through our correspondence.
So, I were right. He is an admirer then.
Not in that sense.
So you've come all the way to me on your own.
Oh Lord.
Old Mr. Shoulder because of innocent letters?
Yeah, maybe.
Now, I can see a lie from a mile away.
Oi.
Trust me, lass.
Oi.
Your secrets are safe with me. I just like a chat, especially with me guests. A good, honest
Oh
chat.
no, that sounds a bit scary.
If you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
So we tell the truth anyway.
A barrow digger.
Yeah. In the end, yes.
Are you familiar with Tumuli?
Afraid not.
Tumuli.
Tumuli. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics. A barrow is traditionally a circular mound.
Thank you for this definition,
burial chamber.
the machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're a grave robber.
I am no such thing.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I don't think we're gonna
assure you,
escape the
my
term.
goal is more noble
No.
than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been
Archaeology.
all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Wow, what a title.
Okay. Yeah, now
I'm on it.
Okay. Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
About an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hobbs Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
What I find is vestiges of the antiquities of Derbyshire and the sepulchral usage of its inhabitants.
Oh, that's close enough.
Close enough, I would say. Yeah, close enough.
By the way, if you're interested in this term, this is an actual term, barrow digger.
This book, by the way, The Vestiges of the Antiquities of Derbyshire, was published in 1848.
There you go. In this book that I'm linking to right now, is I've only read bits of it, but it's an interesting delve into. Sorry, I'll just into these barrow diggers who were in fact like a whole. It was a profession, and it was even somewhat of a profession already, right? It wasn't just for the wealthy. It was already starting to become. Oh, well, I was still for the wealthy, but then sort of it was also something that the wealthy would sort of do full time. Let's put it like that.
Okay, so check I've sent the archive.org of the book. And if you check in a page, if you go to 14.
14, okay, sure.
Yeah. It has a stamp that says Distinguished Barrow Opener Anno Domini 1845. Which is what we are.
Oh, yes. Distinguished barrow opener.
And then it has like proper like flint and axes and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, it made quite a bit of sense, right? That these barrows were the first things to be excavated because they were literally super visible in the landscape. It was clear for most people that knew a bit about how hills worked and everything like that, that these were not just natural hills, right? And also because, of course, barrows also erode, or when there's a road cut through it. So oftentimes these people would find stuff in them anyway, right? And sort of people started getting more and more interested in this. People started to pay more and more for the finds in it. And that's when
the
this...
case in many places of the world,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Where you have like Tell archaeology and Mount archaeology and like...
Yeah.
In many places.
Yeah, the story is not much different in the Netherlands.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, mostly barrows were the things that were first targeted. Although there were also like people that were already walking the fields and picking up flints and things like that. So that's another sort of... And that also happened in this time. But that's the time we're at. We're at the time that dinosaurs weren't really a thing yet, or well, they were coming to be a thing just now. So it was all just one mythical past still.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St. Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
All right.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hobbs Barrow?
How come nobody has heard of Hobbs Barrow? That sounds...
All stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulders said the Barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it.
Okay.
Why are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass?
This is
better things to do with your
Finding nothing more than the thrill of discovery.
Wow.
burn.
Piecing together our
Absolute
history.
burn.
I inherited this passion from my father.
Lara Croft, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh no.
I am sorry to hear that, lass.
The curse of the King Tut.
He is well looked after at a private hospital.
No, that's later. King Tut. All right.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
It's a
Good for you, my
inn.
friend.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get any outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
Thanks for your time.
As you were.
I like that. I don't short on ale, but my rooms are rarely full.
All right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Okay, damn.
Charming.
Damn. Whoops. Mm-hmm.
Good day, sir.
I don't think this sir is very much
Doing
at a
anything.
point right now. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
What?
Why are we
I'm
being
waiting here for a man
ignored?
named Leonard Shoulder. Do you know
Oh, there he
him?
is.
I don't. Do you, love?
Never heard of him.
There you have it. Now clear off.
Damn, okay.
Okay then.
The old man.
He seems like he's
Right.
someone you'd speak to,
Proper.
right?
Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
You're not local. You've been on that bloody train, haven't you?
Oh my god.
Going to dogs.
Shit almighty. Okay. They're channeling Brexit energy here. Holy shit.
yeah.
His name is Thomas
There's
Bateman.
foreigners in my
Exactly.
train.
These archaeologists coming over here on their trains,
You're brave
digging their barrows.
on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your
Grown woman was not her
acquaintance.
name, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That'd be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city walking around
Hey,
asking questions.
fair point.
Man just
That
wants
is
to
kind of
enjoy
a
his
fair
ale
point.
in peace.
Damn, Cyril.
Alright.
Also, was Cyril like a common name in Victorian
You're
England?
gonna be swarming with outsiders
All right.
like you.
That
Alright,
is Brexit
that's-
energy.
Coming here. It's as simple as that, lads.
Oh, that is definitely Brexit energy.
Our town, our land.
Oh.
You, I am not here to cause trouble.
Oh, we absolutely are here to cause that.
Oh yes, we are archaeologists. Wow, almighty. All right, Aris. I think what you could do if you want to find it out, you could maybe go to Google Ngram and type in Cyril, and then you can see how often it pops up.
Go to what? Google Anagram.
Google Ngram. This is Digital Humanities Tool 101, basically. Google Ngram. It's basically has the Google Books in it, and all the Ngrams. So that means all the sort of chopped up bits of Word of all those books in there. And if you type in Cyril as a name, do it with a capital, of course. Make sure to do it with a capital.
Yeah.
You'll see the popularity of that name in books, at least. Huh?
Yeah. Let's
Here,
see.
we're tying in some digital humanities research. Well, everybody in digital humanities hates Google Ngram, but it's still, I guess.
It's nothing basically.
Cyril spikes after 1922. Ah, okay, interesting.
Yeah, but by spikes 1922. Yeah, but by spikes we're like 0.0002.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter that it's 0.002. That's the word frequency, yeah? So how often it occurs.
Yeah.
So that still is quite a bit. It's all relative here.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community.
I'm sure you are a proud
I've lived
community.
here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Well,
Folks like me.
Aye.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit down and wait.
There is a spike in 1845.
oh, there you go. But this guy was already from way beyond 1845 because he's old.
Probably, yeah.
Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Hey, is that him? No, that is
You again.
that's
Oh,
the drunk.
maybe that's him. And we actually slapped him.
I'm sorry for my behavior.
Oh, at least he's.
Gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
So not Leonard
thank
Shoulder.
Leonard Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Oh, dude.
Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
The
I know
drink.
Mr. Shoulder, all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship
I mean, they are
is what you
hardcore
imply.
channeling both Brexit and Victorian gender misogyny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
All right, sure. 1 ale coming
One
right
ale
up.
Coming right up.
Thank you very much,
Aye.
Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
All right.
How can I help?
A tankard of your fine...
Of your finest. Why do people never like... A tankard of your swill, please.
Yeah.
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Do we even have the money? Oh, I guess
We have I think we have one of those... Oh, no.
Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, there you go. We have a matchbox. We have an ale. There we go.
Someone XX is just busting the Northerners.
This is just Northern. I don't know anything about Victorian, but it seems quite accurate to me. Ooh, shots have been fired. Okay. Well, hey. There you go. I 100% love the way that these old adventure games like mix words. Like use ale with Arthur Tillett. Like yes, exactly.
Here you are, Arthur.
That's what we want to do. We want to use our ale with Arthur Tillett.
Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass.
I'm sure it does.
There we go. Pasco. According to forbearers.io, Cyril was first found in use in England in the 7th century, but did not come into general use until the 19th century when it was favored.
I'm a Yorkshire man. Someone in XX, yeah. Oh, oops. Oh.
How he just had
For
a...
heaven's sake, the man is in a drunken stupor.
Yeah, he just downed a pint. But I already know this bit of it I've already played. This is basically as far as I played. There we go. I like the way that she's like looking at it like, yeah.
What the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass.
How do you show it though?
Leonard's shoulder. Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
This man is unbelievable.
He kind of is. Yes, he kind of is.
Definitely is unbelievable.
Yeah.
We're just waiting and waiting.
Has passed.
Hey,
I should go in there and check on him.
I guess let's do that.
Thank God game has been saved.
My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing.
What are we gonna do? Oh.
I also want to say plumbing.
Mr. Tillett?
What the...
This is some...
This all of a sudden became scary.
Yes, exactly. This is a scary toilet.
Mirror, exits, jug. Get another
urinals.
jug of water.
The jug is empty.
The jug is empty.
Right.
A dirty towel. I don't...
It's like the towel is not...
Lord, this is not nice. Let's look... Hello.
Mr. Tillett?
Mr.
Are you
Tillett.
in there?
Classical video games, opening up toilet stalls.
Yeah, because why not?
Exactly right.
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Oh, freaky cat. Yeah.
Why is the cat in the toilet?
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
Gross. No, definitely not.
I'd rather not touch it.
Ah.
Thanks to high heaven.
I won't make any jokes.
Everything is
Ma-
fast asleep.
It's
So,
like Mr. Tillett.
yeah, exactly. It's like the cat's like Mr. Tillett. Do you want to
The mangy thing is
hear something
fast
fun?
asleep.
Yeah.
One of I don't know necessarily if it's actually a pet name for me, but one of the names that Haley has for me is Mangy. It's not very nice. Like, yeah, it's like great. It's like oftentimes when she's on the couch and she wants a coffee, she'll go Mangy, and I'm like, what?
Oh no.
And of course I make her coffee because that's what I do. That's what a mangy does. All right.
The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side.
Well, he can't have gone out here. Oh well, he could have, and then blocked the
And
door.
then blocked
I
it,
think I can
yeah.
hear someone moving around.
Oh, well, in that case.
There we go.
Tillett? Arthur, are you out there?
Thank God we started with a Mr.
Judging
Tillett
from
and
the
went
draft
with
coming
Arthur.
from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further.
Yes.
Okay, let's go outside. I mean, Soldier is not here yet anyway, so...
No, exactly. All right. I mean,
it's
this
England for you.
This is, but also, look at this art. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Where's that dude? Where did he go to?
Barrels. Checking the barrels.
I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the sturdy-looking barrels. I suspect the barrel.
Go look in them. Come on.
No.
The post has been embellished with a fine bronze bust of a horse.
Remove that log, the wood, so we can open the door
yes.
later.
Someone, Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that?
So we won't follow him.
Yeah.
Hey, we picked it up.
Did we just straight up just pick it up and have it in our inventory now?
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him?
It sure looks like it.
What is going on here?
There was still something else on the floor.
Yeah.
Outside the alley. He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr. Tillett.
But yeah.
Or was it outside? I thought he went into the alley. Well, anyway.
No.
A pearly white gent's glove.
A pearly white?
Certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing.
That is true.
But pick it up anyway. What else? Can we check the window?
Rather out of place here. Peculiar. A warm glow permeates from within, making me feel somewhat cold and damp.
Okay.
Permeates from within. I feel that's the wrong word to use there somehow.
It's the small window to the lavatories.
Yeah, I think so.
I think emanates, whatever.
Emanates, but permeates.
Anyway, whatever. It's
Eastward.
East.
Oh, there's the man.
Come, probably that's that Leonard. Yeah, that must be your man. Oh, look at the frigging window just went out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Oh!
The man has disappeared into the darkness.
Just into the moors.
Back to the inn.
Have you ever been out on the moors, Aris? Have you ever done?
I've not.
All right, this I guarantee you. Next time you're in England, I mean, you have to be in the right part of England, of course. Yeah. But it's a worthwhile thing to find a moor and go hiking in it for a bit, even in this weather, because they're kind of big and they are kind of spooky. I will say
clearly.
Yeah, because particularly there's a rather famous moor that is called Batman Moor that supposedly has a beast roaming it, but there's a lot of moors in England, obviously, and I will say that they're good setting for a folk horror game. Let's put it like that, especially when it's raining. I guess we just go back.
I guess so. That's what we said, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask the innkeeper about. Oh.
I guess.
Laatste ronde.
Ja, laatste ronde.
Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow.
How can I help?
Have you
Arthur
seen Arthur
Tillett.
Tillett?
I thought he were with you.
He went to the lavatory and has not returned.
That sounds like Arthur Tillett. Don't worry, lass. He'll be back.
Thanks for your time.
Wow.
Wow, that didn't tell us absolutely anything.
No, here, tell me who this
Do you
glove.
recognize this glove?
I can't say I do. I don't wear them. They make me hands sweat too much.
Yeah, it's probably as a like an innkeeper, it's not very good to be wearing white gloves.
I guess not. No.
Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow.
All right, let's get some sleep.
Yeah, let's.
Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Miss Bateman?
Yes?
Off to bed?
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
The rotter!
So, this is turning into a waste of my time.
Don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
In Bewley.
They mean well, believe me.
How do they?
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
Sure, Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
Not scary at all.
No, exactly. Not scary at all. Like, Rain all over the place. One tiny little candle. Oh, Lord. Fuck.
Don't you dare jump in the bed.
Oh, a mangy cat. Fuck oh my. Oh, horrible cat. Cutie pie kitty.
Yeah, I don't think that's it, Bruja.
I don't. Hi, by the way. Hi.
Hey.
I don't think that's a cutie pie kitty. Oh Lord Almighty!
Well, it rather well. It looks like.
I would just freak the shit out if a mangy cat would be sitting on me during the night.
Dreams.
It wasn't a dream.
It probably wasn't a dream. No. I like how she stretches herself like a Baywatch model. Like you also slept with her clothes on. I mean, it's Victorian England. Women never got undressed in Victorian England, right?
Yeah.
This is not a historical fact, by the way. Not a historical fact.
Bolder from the inside.
I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must say, I'm relieved. Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
So I like this. This is like here. There we go. All right.
All right.
She basically states our to-do list. Very good.
Yeah, good.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
What a jolly innkeep. All right, I think.
Did you sleep well, Miss?
Well, let's not lie to him anymore.
Not really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep. I saw a similar cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Do you think the cat's Mr. Tillett? Or Mr. Tillett is the cat? Oh, that would be...
Mr. Tillett is the cat. I think Mr. Tillett is the cat.
Oh, that's horrible, isn't it?
I think.
The mind is capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman.
Wow, that innkeep is also kind of scary.
Yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside.
Amazing.
Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Ooh!
Excellent.
What does that entail?
Picks,
things.
shovels, buckets, lighting and such. He usually packs
don't.
it in a large crate.
Anyway.
Come to think of it, I'll need
Lighting?
Don't peek in the dark. Yeah.
Welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
In the rain.
Yes.
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves, Miss Bateman.
That's not what I...
Now, say nothing more of it.
Thank you, Stanley.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
All right. You clearly are not owned by a black cat.
Yes?
No, I am clearly not owned by a black cat. No.
I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
Oh, wow, what?
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass.
Okay.
I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
You do?
Uh-oh.
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place.
Woohoo!
If I've learned
Finally.
anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned.
Oh, get it?
Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
That's literally the only reason we're here.
Yes, exactly. All right, tell me.
About Hobbs Barrow.
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
Okay.
Okay, that
I
is
must
fine.
say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
Famous last
As I
words.
said, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
This is actually true that people get lost on the moors, especially in the fog, and well, they're not never seen again, but they actually can get. There's people that perished on the moors simply because they couldn't find their home, the way home.
Why must I be wary of Mr.
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Right, where does he live?
Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Well, that dude probably we saw yesterday probably
was.
wasn't.
Bewley be able to help me find him?
Right?
You could ask around.
Yeah.
As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
I shall return later.
Bewley folk mean well. They just hate outsiders.
But they hate outsiders in a good way.
In a good way, exactly. They mean well when they say they hate you.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition.
What's this guy now?
A single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it though, Aris. Did you read Collingwood? A tiny bit of it?
No, I didn't have. I really didn't have time.
All right. So, Collingwood, who is R.G. Collingwood, is I guess he's famous in archaeological theory, if people still know of him. He was a huge influence for post-processual archaeology. So that's the archaeology that was hip around the end of the 80s, middle 80s. Basically the counterpoint to postmodernism. Or not the counterpoint, but the sort of the archaeological analog of it. And R.G. Collingwood is also famous as probably being the only archaeologist who is also recognized as being a philosopher. And and one of the things that he does, he's basically among philosophers, he's kind of famous for sort of historicizing metaphysics. So really seeing metaphysics without, as the philosophers call it, metaphysics without ontology, without sort of any actual theory of being behind it, but it's basically a little bit like historical relativism, but then it's slightly different, at least sort of very much culturally contextualized. And one of the things that he worked on a great deal, this Collingwood, is fairy tales, or that's sort of basically what he means is exactly what Dr. or Miss Bateman, I don't know if we're a doctor or not, probably not a doctor, Miss Bateman was just referring to, that there was a lot of local superstition in England. There were a lot of what Collingwood refers to as fairy tales out there. And here there's some really wonderful quotes in here. So this is actually in a book that's sort of a collection of his essays. Well, not essays, like a non-finished book that he was writing, which was basically a theory. It's about enchantment. There has been much argument about a mysterious thing called folk memory, by which traditions, with or without considerable garbling, have been thus preserved. The most interesting British example is perhaps that of the Fairy Hill at Mold in Flintshire. Well, it was said that a golden armor used to ride out of at nights round the hill. And when it was opened in 1833, there was found in it a burial of the later Bronze Age, richly furnished with amber beads and other things, among them a golden breastplate for a pony, which is now in the British Museum. The folk memory which preserved the record of that chieftain's burial for nearer 2,000 years can easily be explained by reference to such a custom of storytelling. It cannot be explained otherwise, except on psychological hypotheses from which a scientific mind would shrink. So this is basically what he's doing here. This is in the 1920s, huh? He's basically saying like, hey, we actually should take the stories that people tell about their past. We should take them actually quite seriously because they're probably a really good source of getting information about the past, even in. So here, I mean, basically, the whole piece is talking about, hey, you should use these fairy tales, you should use these superstitions, quote unquote, and he actually he's very good about sort of locating knowledge in the folk, right, in local people. So, for example, he will say, and he's also very good about understanding that sort of the role of magic and that sort of thing within what is here called superstition in this game, with it understanding how the world actually works. So, for example, we know a good deal about the daily life of peoples among whom magical beliefs like those recorded in fairy tales are current. And we know that these people are very far from being stupid or devoid of scientific knowledge. And basically, it's in order to understand fairy tales, therefore, we must give an account of magic which will show that in its essence it is a thing familiar to ourselves, not as a spectacle but as an experience, something which we habitually do, something which plays a part in our social and personal life, not as a mere survival of savagery, but as an essential feature of civilization. So it's basically a very nice and early example of saying like, hey, you know, you don't know best just because you're an archaeologist.
Very good.
Hello.
Very good.
Yes.
I guess let's introduce ourselves. Let's not be a scary lady.
Yes, yeah.
Thomasina, what's yours?
Douglas.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas.
Douglas.
That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives.
The River Ware.
Prepared.
The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Well, I kind of do, actually. Having just read Collingwood's claim to understanding local magic.
Exactly.
Do you like living in Bewley?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss.
I will say that
Tickets. Father says we have all we need here in Bewley.
Okay.
that the voice of this kid is not my favorite.
No.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the lantern worm.
What's a lantern worm? That's what I want to know. But
Yeah, now also maybe we'll stumble into like what was the dating game called again that Nina played? Ralph Rees would have known.
You mean
Sucker for Love.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
It is a funny name. I agree. I was just gonna say.
Have you heard of Hobbs Barrow?
Why are you asking the kid?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
Oh.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas.
Okay.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Yes, goodbye indeed. Shall I
Good
talk to the
day.
young woman?
Hello, mate.
All right.
My name is Thomasina.
Yes,
What's
we've done
yours?
this.
Betty.
Hello, Betty.
Meet you, Betty.
Betty.
Mus was called Betty before she was called Mus. We decided to change her name.
Oh no.
Betty would have been a good name as well, but
How? But What did you call her actually Betty for some time?
No. The people who people shouldn't do that with puppies, but these people did. So whatever. But they gave her a name, and then we said like, hey, but we're gonna call her something different. And I mean, it's not that she was listening to anybody back then, so it wasn't a big deal. All right.
What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique.
Clearly.
Watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm tireless.
Oh my lord.
Last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
All right. I don't think people are.
No,
there we go.
Sure?
Yes.
Oh lord.
What do you know of Hobbs?
Our parents don't like us talking to.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
Yeah,
So
she knows.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye, miss.
Why did we say goodbye?
I would have like, we don't have any money anymore. There was a dude waiting here. That's
this
a man.
guy.
Yeah.
Hello.
A man.
Just a
Do you
man.
know a man named?
Oh wait,
Leonard
I misclicked.
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
Out. I don't know out
My
about.
name is Thomasina, and you are.
Now then, that's none of your concern, look.
Okay.
Wow, we
What
just
do you do around
introduced.
here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard. Dig the graves.
Oh, the fellow gravedigger.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, maybe you know about Hobbs Barrow.
Barrow.
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
I
Dude,
do concern myself.
I literally asked you about it just now.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Okay, this dude is just like. All right,
What can you tell
one
me?
more.
Much around here not worth mentioning.
I see.
I like it. I see you like your place. Ta-da.
Ta-ra!
To the loo.
To the loo.
Back into the alley.
Okay, so there's doesn't seem
There's
to be
nothing.
anything. Okay,
No,
good.
nothing.
And over
Maybe we
here
should
there's another
spunk this
exit.
guy with a piece of wood.
Maybe, I don't think we've got to have the piece of wood, sadly.
Oh no, we don't. Shit. Okay.
So this is where this dude went to, huh?
The road
Yeah.
disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Oh. I guess that
Maybe
means we
shouldn't
can go there.
Yeah.
All right.
That door, we didn't go. Can we go to that door?
Oh, I think we can, yeah. Somehow I don't think people are going to be like, hey, somebody's knocking on doors.
Nobody home.
I'm sure somebody's home, but whatever.
I mean, there was light yesterday, so.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I guess it's off to the smith. And there was a church as well, right?
Definitely a church, because this guy digs the graves.
Yes. There's shoes.
It's like
Okay.
no one is nowhere.
Exactly. All right. There's at least
Ah,
Mr.
there's
Mr.
nothing.
Mr. Crozier.
Yes.
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
Fancy name for a smith. All right.
Hey,
Thomasina.
Proto Gurgen. For 12
Hey!
months.
Woohoo!
Full year.
Thank you for your sustained business of this time machine. Wood. A whole year.
A whole year.
That is definitely.
Full year.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for
1 year celebration.
that. Is definitely. I mean, I hope that you're liking the game we're currently playing. If not, hey, we're still playing it. But it's you were here in the heydays of Streaming the Past with Ava and Sophie and Nina and you stuck around. That is very, very well appreciated. And you know, as an NGO, the part of your money that doesn't go to Jeff Bezos is in fact going to all sorts of good things in the world, mostly having to do with knowledge in games, or also in particular a diversity fund that we're setting up for our Tipsy conference, so that as many people as possible from all over the world can in fact attend. So that's where your money is going to. So I hope that's an aim you think is aside from the fact that we're giving you great. Probably by now, Aris, we should check into into our stash of emotes, because I think maybe we are entitled to some new ones already.
We might be, actually.
We should check that out. We should check that. We're obviously not going to rotate out Sophie, Eva, Nina, because they're kind of good. But we could rotate some other ones in, for example. All right, let's.
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred.
Is there anybody here who is not a native?
I don't think so, Aris. This it's like Twin Peaks, but then England with Barrows.
Yeah.
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes. And
well, I have some. I mean,
I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Yeah, those horses won't always be around. That said, there are still plenty of actual smiths in operation in England. It's not that it's a trade, even not in the Netherlands, by the way, but it's not a trade that's completely gone. But
I'm guessing there should still be a guild.
Ooh, a guild of smith. Okay, look that one up. I don't think that's the case for the Netherlands, but could be in England. Yeah.
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye, old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
Old Leonard.
Not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions?
I need to speak with him.
Do we have a guild?
UK Guild of Blacksmiths.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see.
Do you know
Let's
where
have a
he
look.
lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
How can all these people not know where somebody who's probably also lived his entire life actually lives? Like, I mean...
Do you know of a local landmark named Hobbs Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
Well, I think you're all lying.
What can you tell me about
Yeah, I have a feeling that everybody here is lying.
Outside of market days. But there's plenty of work.
I will say, Aris, I don't know if you've had this, because of course you're...
Yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh,
By way of Derby.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
One of the things that we're kind of laughing about this right now, but this does remind me quite a bit of doing fieldwork in the Caribbean. Not in the sense that people are actually so shady, but sometimes people are in fact shady. But
sometimes, yeah.
But people also literally like the stuff that you're looking for. You're like, everybody knows this site, right? And they're like, what? What are you talking about? Like, we don't know. It's not that they're sort of keeping it behind, because keeping it sort of like on the down low. No, it's literally they don't know that the mega site that you're like, oh, they're like, oh yeah, I remember that my grandparents once said they found some ceramics out back, and like, but yeah, that's what we mean. So it could still be that, right? It's good, but just in a game like this, obviously it isn't.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month.
Proper UK blacksmithing guild.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be no.
Yeah, I found that one as well, and there was another one I found. Wait, where is it?
Speak
This
to you
one.
later.
Oh, there's a fossil on the door.
Alas, it is not mine to take. Alas, it is not mine to take.
Damn.
Fortune and glory, kid.
I also get, maybe this is like a little bit too, I'm stereotyping maybe a little bit, but I get a little bit Hot Fuzz vibes.
Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, Hot Fuzz, the movie with Simon Pegg.
I literally, I don't think I have that reference.
Come on, the same ones that have done Shaun of the Dead in the World's End. Like,
oh yes.
The one that they are policemen and they are.
I get it. Yeah, yes. That's stereotyping a little bit, but yeah, I can see that. Yes, for sure. Church first, or shall we go to the? Let's just go back to the because our assistant is supposed to arrive, right?
Mr. Tillett.
Mr. Tillett.
Last night.
Lots of
Last
blacksmiths.
night
That's
at the
great.
Plough and Furrow.
Worshipful company of blacksmiths. I like that.
Miss Bateman.
Oh, Miss Bateman.
Blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
You still smell like a brewery.
Sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr.
Well, I think he did.
I
As a
searched
cat.
everywhere for you.
I think I remember you bought me a drink. Then it's all a blur. I woke up in my bed this morning with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
About last night. What were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
Leonard Shoulder.
Oh,
You
what?
told me you knew him. And promised to tell me more if I bought you a drink.
Oh,
Which I
what?
did. So what were you going to tell me?
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard
Oh.
Shoulder.
Aris has disappeared. Oh no. Now I'm on the moors by myself. Oh no. Scary times. Ah, he's back.
I back.
You back. All right. Now let's try and do this annoying thing where I'm gonna try and get you to. Oh, I guess the stream is actually still.
Yeah, the stream is still there.
Oh, there you go. The
Don't
stream
worry
is still
about it.
there. Okay, good. The only thing is I have to center you again, and you're good. Because otherwise I have to be. The Hound of the Baskervilles has got him. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he. I don't think he's. There you
You're
go.
hiding something, Mr. Tillett.
Yes, you
I
are.
believe you.
Oh, we found Tillett again.
Yes. Oh, you didn't see that part of it.
They just
No.
wanted you to buy me an ale.
A likely story.
Look, what would I gain from lying to you? I just wanted
Ale.
another drink.
Exactly.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
I don't remember out.
Out.
Last night.
Yeah, that was. There we go. You really don't
You
remember.
really don't remember where you went last night.
As I say, it's all a blur.
Oh.
I remember needing a piss. Then nothing. Well, you
We've
must
discussed this already, I think, but I don't think I
I even went
not
to the
that we're
King's
sort of
Cross to find you.
Oh, aye.
glorifying alcohol use or abuse here.
I checked
but
everywhere.
I've never drunk so much that I
That
was
door
didn't
leading to the
remember.
alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye.
Yes.
I think Aris has done that because he's literally just not there anymore. He's completely frozen.
Through that door, Mr. Tillett.
But you just said it was locked.
I guess Aris won't remember this
There
part of
must
it.
be an explanation.
Aris's internet is going through this particular moor.
Why was the door blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Because I remember naught.
This is the word of the evening. I don't remember nout.
I'm assuming you don't know where Mr. Shoulder lives then.
Sorry,
I think Aris has nout internet.
Shoulder.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Yeah, been there, done
Sure to
that.
drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Aye. I'll survive.
So you work here?
Aye. Bewley Station Master.
That's great. Such a station master.
Not just yet, thank you. I understand that some of the locals are not too happy about this new station.
Aye. I'd go as far as saying the whole village.
How long has the station been open for?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line.
That is an
This
actual railway
employment's
line.
been
eh?
a saviour for me. If I weren't stood here, I'd be drinking my life away at the pub right now. It's worth the occasional withering look from Cyril and the rest of them.
There you go, the Midland line. That is, I had to wiki crutch this, although I kind of knew it was a real thing. There you go. Oh, I guess the Midland Main Line. I guess that's what it's called. The Midland Main Line is a major railway line in England from London to Nottingham and Sheffield in the Midlands. I think I've been on that one.
What does the station master?
A bit of this and a bit of that.
I don't wish to bore you with such things.
As you wish.
That is kind of fair.
Responsibilities here keep me on the straight and narrow. I'll tell you that much.
Except that you're also ragingly drunk every night.
For a lost soul.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post to occupy.
Trains pass through here more regularly than you might think, lass.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra!
Mr. Tillett smells...
Alright, let's see. Let's see if Mr. Tillett knows something about the glove. Come on.
Do you recognize this glove?
Never
Do
seen
you?
it before in my life.
Ah. Oh, sadness. Well.
My mother always told me not...
Alright. Oh, there's a freaking cat again. And a crow. Come here, you crappy. Where's the cat gone off to? This feels extra lonely now, people. I don't know if Aris will be coming back. This is so scary. There you go. All right.
The unmistakable charm of old Cyril.
Oh, that's where old Cyril lives. Okay. Old Cyril the xenophobe.
I don't think anyone is home.
Can we go? Oh, hey, we can actually go here. That's neat. Let's try this. That seems... Oh, hello. More kids. With dolls. And a back.
The water is icy cold.
I guess it is. I guess it would be. A shrub. A shrubbery.
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet. Sweet little flower.
All right. Hello.
Damp rag dolls have been laid out. They aren't mine to take.
They are definitely not yours to take. There you go.
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Hello, miss. I'm Jane and this is my brother Wally.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Thomasina.
I'd introduce you to my dolls, but they're drying out at the moment.
Hey! He is... You're back.
I had to completely restart my router.
Oh. Oh, you. Sadness. Sadness. All right. Anyway.
I hope that was it for today.
I hope so too. All right, Discord 1v1. I mean, you're not there yet with your webcam for whatever reason.
There we go. Should be there now.
Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
So we talked with the drunk.
Yeah.
Nothing much.
Lovely little beck.
And now we found some kids. Oh, we also... That cat crossed our path again.
While we were seeing the...
I mean, basically, while we were... while we were just returning from his... He's actually the railway master, so when we were just returning from that, so he could have really quickly... I don't think he could have snuck out that quickly, so maybe he simply
I think it's the cat.
Maybe.
Have we touched that fossil back there?
I don't think yet. I don't think we haven't done it yet. Today was their birthday. This girl went to the creepy girl school of voices.
Clearly.
No, miss.
Although she's kind of cute.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Jane!
She has!
Sure.
I swear.
I think you have, and you're just hiding it from us.
Alright. A fossil.
Hey! Stay away from that!
Okay.
Don't touch it!
Okay.
Why not?
Touch the Ammon's horn.
Ammon's horn?
Serious.
Fine.
Alright. Could you wiki correct me on Ammon's horn?
I absolutely can.
It sounds familiar, but maybe there's just...
Remarkable.
Ammon's horn, the horns of Ammon. were curling ram horns used as a symbol of the Egyptian deity Amun. Because of the visual similarity, they were also associated with the fossil shells of ancient snails and cephalopods, the latter now known as ammonite because of the historical connection.
We learned something today. What?
And this is actually an ammonite. The way like it looks.
It does actually. What? That's cool. Now
They're also often depicted in coins of Alexander after he conquered Egypt, where he was depicted with the horns.
Yeah, he gets depicted with the Ammon's horns.
Yeah.
I never made that that connection. No, did you?
No, maybe I should have, or maybe I knew it, but it's a really cool association.
I always want to say when I find out new cool stuff, like, I think I probably knew that, but in this case, I don't think I did. All right, you little shit. I mean, hello, little.
How are you?
All right. Oh, what?
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
No.
Goodbye.
Most of the voices sound fairly normal for me. Yorkshire and surrounding areas. Yeah, they do. Though it's kind of true, but still, this is. I mean, look at this little girl just sitting here, staring into the camera now and again. Look, she went to the creepy little girl school of.
Absolutely.
All right. So that little.
Nothing else I wish to discuss.
No.
This young fellow looks miserable.
Oh, does he?
He has a puckish little face.
A puckish little face. I mean, look at that. That's great stuff. No, okay. I guess we're just gonna exit here.
Wow, crossroads.
Yeah. Oh, that's the church. Okay, let's see what the other path is going to.
Into the woods.
Ooh. Let's see. Interactables. Nothing.
You can't interact with nature. Oh, a hole.
A hole.
I've no desire to go rooting.
Why?
Home to
Why?
It's a hole.
Yeah,
literally. If you're an archaeologist, you're gonna be like, let's look for some stuff there. A hole. Yeah, exactly. Because you know what? Burrowing animals are kind of good at digging up stuff.
They are.
I shall see you later this evening.
Hey! Oh, I thought these were archaeologists, but they're not. They're just a bunch of woodcutters.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
What?
Wait.
What?
What the? Some nerve, really.
You're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
I'm definitely not blushing.
No, exactly.
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
Why exactly?
Says who?
Lord Panswick. Now get back before you find yourself under a falling tree.
Panswick. Lord Panswick, you say?
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye.
From round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting. What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
Boris? That unfortunate name.
No, it's Horace, it is.
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
That was Lord Panswick.
Sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? We're chopping down trees.
There is no
I like, so they are all very salty and annoying, but I have to say that, like, in some of these questions, like, make no sense. Like, some random person just shows up and is like, what the fuck are you doing here? And like, I don't know, man. What are we doing here?
Well, exactly.
Wood.
Yeah.
These are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the land round Beoley.
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor of the whole town.
All right.
The governor.
Now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away. But his lordship doesn't like questions or visitors. Now,
nobody in this town.
No, exactly. All right, Leonard Shoulder.
Named Leonard Shoulder.
No, I don't. Can you let me get
Oh
back to
my
my
God.
work now?
I like that.
You really want to work, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm just going to keep on asking questions because that's what this game is about.
Can't say I have.
Why are you gathering logs for Lord Panswick?
By heck, you ask a lot of questions. If you must know, his lordship is repairing an old ruin on his land.
Ooh.
The timber for the restoration work.
How intriguing.
Exactly.
Is Lord Panswick restoring?
An old chapel.
I should rather like to see it.
Not possible. His lordship does not welcome visitors to his estate.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Okay, I like it. This is one of those. This area is gated for now. I also really like how they've done that in Disco Elysium with the sluice or whatever the what's it called now again? Yeah, this is sluice, right, or whatever it's called.
It's a lucid, I think.
Yeah, basically that is.
Can't forever.
The bridge to the second part that it's simply not accessible. Oh, hello.
Fox.
I think it was a squirrel. A red squirrel, which were still around back then.
I have no desire.
All right, we don't root in there then. All right, let's go to the church. I mean, lovely game. If you're into pixel art, this is a lovely game. Lots of detail.
Pixel art.
Pixel art. All right, I guess a door. Let's go for that one then.
It's locked.
Expected.
Ah, there we go.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans.
Game.
Even for the Normans.
I don't know. I don't get that.
Exactly. I mean, it basically means it's it's not an Anglo-Saxon church, which, you know, that's not so strange because they're not.
Yeah.
And this is kind of Gothic arch. So, I mean, in the box pews, like, I don't think the Normans did much box pewing at all.
I don't know really, but.
All right. There you go, Aris. Wiki Crutch. History of the box pew. Let's go. Let's do this. Now I want to know. Because this sounded so random.
Locked.
They're locked.
Locked as well. I think they all might be.
Why would...
The pews are contained within compartments that can be locked. I've seen a similar design in other Norman churches around England, but this is a particularly impressive example.
Okay. All right. Norman box pews. I call bullshit. I don't know for sure. I have no real reason to call bullshit, but I feel bullshit here. And there's obviously a necklace that we have to pick up. There we go.
Someone has left a necklace hanging here.
And I'm an archaeologist, so I'm picking that one up.
Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
That sounds more like a JSTOR crutch. Yes, exactly. It does a little bit. This doesn't sound like a wiki crutch, but yeah. All right, Aris.
I found a website.
Yeah.
Called Christ Pop Culture.
Okay.
Sure. Because it had the title, "The history of pews is just as terrible and embarrassing as you'd imagine." Yeah. Sitting in church didn't really become a thing until parishioners got bored enough to wish they were sitting down. That is about the time of the Protestant Reformation.
Interesting.
I think it's a part of the site. I'm not sure. But on Wikipedia, in any case, it does say that before the rise of Protestantism, sitting was not customary in churches. And
no, exactly right. Yeah.
Stools and sitting were installed in Protestant churches, primarily because the congregation were expected to listen to sermons, and various types of sitting were introduced, including the box pew. With the mid-19th century church reforms, box pews were generally swept away and replaced by bench pews. However, a number of examples still remain in various churches throughout the UK.
Those have seen better.
So, the reason why box pews were even there apparently is because of heat. So basically to keep the heat inside the pew, like a little room within the church, basically. That's why they were so high. But I think they're Protestant invention. Well, but
introduction.
Yes, I have no time for such things. It's a friggin' altar.
Where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns.
Okay.
Bam.
I think she may be an atheist.
She said she's all about logic and reason. Right?
This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns.
Next time I'm in the church, I'm gonna use that line. Jesus.
Stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's not my specialist area. I can admire the craftsmanship from afar. I can admire the...
Okay, basically they were like...
We don't want to go there.
Exactly. The game designers here were like, we're not doing
we
that.
We draw the line here, yeah.
Exactly. All right. We have this...
I think this might be genuine sterling silver.
Genuine?
And we just stole it.
Nah.
Excuse me. I found this necklace inside the church. Is it yours?
No, Pet. Perhaps someone left it behind yesterday.
That's another.
You keep hold of it for now. I'll ask around at the next service.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I trust you.
Thank you.
I trust you. All right. Do you know about the glove? Oh, oops.
Do you recognize this glove?
No, Pet.
No, Pet.
No, Pet.
No, Pet.
Hello. Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, Pet?
I would, but we don't have no money.
Yes, I
wonder. I can tell you're not from around there.
Curses.
I have no more money.
Unfortunate, Pet. I'm sorry. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
I understand.
I love the... All right, let's talk.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. de Plancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Likewise, Pet.
Okay, finally somebody who's a little bit friendly.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. de Plancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me?
Well,
really, anything at this point.
At this point.
I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods, and all the proceeds go to its upkeep.
Okay.
This place means so much to me.
Yeah, tell me, please.
Called Leonard Shoulder.
Yes, I know.
What?
Do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
All right.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. The Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able
Okay,
to help you.
where is Father Roach?
Right.
So where is Father Roach?
What can you
We
tell
have a
me
lead
about
there.
Father Roach?
He is a lovely man.
Okay, I'm sure he is. Yes.
That's
Where can I find him?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Well, we didn't see him
that's
there.
exactly where we
I'll go
were.
find him.
Well, I guess this is the game telling us he's there somewhere.
Jolly man.
For his merry whistling. Okay. Dare we ask? Yes, let's ask.
Yeah.
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow.
Oh, I'm sure. All of a
The
sudden.
only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
Of course.
I'm sure. All right, Lord Penswick.
Wretched man.
Oh, okay.
They say he is restoring a chapel near his manor.
Oh, that sounds Lovecraftian.
To what god, I ask?
Is he a man of faith?
I've barely seen him set foot in St. Edmunds. It doesn't stop him from acting as our God-given ruler.
Oh,
Stay
damn.
away from him, Pet. Don't get yourself tangled up in local...
I certainly don't intend to.
All right.
Exactly the opposite. We most definitely are going to
Thank you
get.
for your time.
Lord be with...
Oh, there's a memorial plaque. Let's read it.
Memory of Mabel Hurst.
Okay.
In memory of...
Of Millicent Smith.
In memory of...
That is like...
In memory of...
Okay.
In memory of Peter...
Okay, Peter Black.
In memory of Henry Crozier.
Okay, I guess that's the blacksmith's.
In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
Okay.
In memory of Percival Roach.
Hey!
In memory
Percival
of
Roach. Hey, Barnaby Tillett. Okay, so I guess...
In memory of George Paxton.
We've read them all.
I think we've read them all now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go more
so,
to the east.
Let's to the east, yes, but to the I was thinking going back into the woods just to check.
Okay, sure.
Because I could see how it's also like the game suddenly spawned him there, right?
It could be.
Oh, there you go. Hey! Oh, what the fuck?
He don't seem calm.
He...
Are you okay?
Are you... You alright? Oh...
He's not alright.
Oh,
don't die on us now.
Very sorry.
Well, if you do, give us the parish registers, please.
This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea.
Okay.
I need your help.
Okay.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
What?
Got me. I beg you.
What? Dude, what?
Okay, do it. Just do it.
But with what?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
I beg you. It's the only cure for this.
How?
Vomit? Spectacles.
Pick up the spectacles.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Pick it up.
I think I did, right? Or didn't I?
Did we? No.
Oh, okay. Come on, pick it up.
Ouch.
Oh, wait. Of course. Here, with the handkerchief. Oh, wait. I guess with the handkerchief.
This handkerchief was a gift from...
I'm sure she will understand. There you go. Okay. So, all of a sudden we've sacrificed. Okay, here. This seems wrong somehow.
It seems wrong in every possible way.
Jeez. Oh my god, this is a fetishist priest. Vicar, sorry, not priest. Oh, that's horrible. That's even still horrible in pixel art. Oh. The blood letter achievement unlocked. Yeah.
Do you feel better now?
Okay, apparently he has a second.
Okay.
Bless you.
Okay, dude.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated.
What?
I'm Frederick Roach,
Well.
vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomas.
Blood for the blood god. Yes, exactly. Okay, well, maybe let's get straight into it.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard's shoulder.
Oh, yes. Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father. Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now.
Okay.
A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least
great.
I can do after you
Let's go.
Capital. Thank you.
Capital.
Let me know when
Capital.
you're ready to pay him a visit.
Capital.
I'll be resting here for the time being.
Okay, shall we ask more about...
Yeah, about himself.
Yeah, also the barrow.
Already straight up.
It's supposedly a famous local landmark.
I'm afraid I know nothing about it.
It's like the quest for the unknown archaeological site. All right. Are you feeling better?
Are you feeling better?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
What ails you?
They
Father?
kind of can, though. Bloodletting?
Just ate a rotten berry. That's all. I like to
Really?
berries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My
Yeah, well,
apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
What? You just like them and you ate it? Even if you know it's... Anyway.
It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there. There's a frightful tempest rage.
I'm sure. Ah, yes.
Did her waters
and low.
Right there and then in that pure.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed.
I meant its healing properties can be overstated.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely can, yes.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, what, Jay? Don't tell me that, like, yes, they...
Pasco is like...
you did it.
Liches.
Liches. In fact,
bring the liches in.
Every time I'm watching your streams, I just cover myself in leeches. All right. There we go.
It's a quiet town.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Line, which I presume you arrived by, is
Okay, I'm sure.
I've heard the new station has received a mixed reaction.
I've heard many a debate, it's true. But my role is not to adjudicate on that matter. I'm very busy in my own work.
This seems like the very first friendly person that we've met.
Yeah, for real. The only person said, hey, welcome.
Though there are legit medical applications for leeches. Yeah, there are, in fact, for like gangrenous wounds and things like that.
Yeah,
leeches are good for that. As far as I know, don't
but the practice of bloodletting is
not so much.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
Oh yes, a rather important fellow.
A rather important fellow.
Vast land holdings give many a steady employment.
I hear he is renovating an old chapel on his land.
Aye, I've heard such reports. He believes this to be a godless land. Something I wholeheartedly disagree with.
Yeah.
Which god his chapel will be dedicated to remains a matter of concern.
Why do you say that?
Oh, my apologies. Don't listen to my oafish conjecture. Let us
no, absolutely.
All right. What about your congregation?
Numbers have fallen.
I'm sure they have.
But those that remain are faithful and full of his spirit.
St. Edmunds is a...
Thank you for saying so. It's hard
you're
work
welcome.
keeping here in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
Okay.
What is it like being the vicar here?
Every day is a blessing, my
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure.
And the Lord looks after us.
I'm sure they. Yeah. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Shoulder's house finally.
Something horrible is gonna happen to this dude, though.
Oh yeah, he's not living much.
Oh, that's maggots. You're right, Jay. That's not leeches. That's maggots. Yeah, you're right. Maggots eat the gangrenous wound. I'm sure there are some reasons to go for leeches, but we're not gonna be able. We're not
medical doctors.
We're not barbers. We're not chirurgijnen. All right, I will follow you. We are doctors, but we're not doctors.
We're not MDs. Look at him walking.
Yeah, I don't even have to do anything. I'll call all autopilot.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy.
This is a moment in an RPG where, as the dungeon master, you have to talk to yourself. It's always very annoying.
Don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes,
Oh my
I've heard about her
God.
famous bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady.
Excellent.
Remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
Oh,
You are
damn.
doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
I'm
He smiles
sure.
upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
We would like to follow you, in fact.
Yes, exactly. In fact, we're very much not. Oh, that friggin' crows there again.
Let's talk of graves, of worms,
Let's
and
not.
epitaphs.
What?
Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes write sorrow on the bosom of the earth.
What?
Choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which play?
Ooh.
No fucking clue. I'm
All right.
gonna say.
I'm gonna wait for JA because I think Microsurgery to stimulate circulation, per Dr. Wiki. All right. Thank you, Dr. Wiki.
So my guess, I want to say,
my guess,
Macbeth, but it's probably Richard II.
No, my guess would be, Macbeth.
I'm gonna go with Macbeth. Yeah, I'll go with Macbeth.
But,
I think
I literally wouldn't know.
My guess should be Macbeth. I'm gonna be frustrated because it's gonna be Richard. I don't think it's Hamlet. Let's put it like that.
No, I also don't think it's Hamlet. Not that I know the play word by word, but it's kind of. I don't think it's Richard.
My Billy Fiddlesticks.
That's a very good one. All right, Macbeth.
Okay, let's say we agree, Bo. We agree.
Macbeth.
Magnificent guess, Miss Bateman.
But wrong.
But I'm afraid that passage.
Oh!
I said it. Oh no.
The bard is one of my favorite pastimes.
I said exactly the line. My guess could be Macbeth, but it's going to be Richard too. Can't believe it. Okay, this is getting weirder by the minute.
Vast expanse of God's creation. The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see.
Okay. Is this heaven or something?
Beautiful, is it not?
Not really.
I mean, it kind of is, huh? I find them beautiful. I find moors beautiful.
Okay.
Purely on the basis I didn't know. Okay, very good.
Indeed, the moors are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land. But I tell you, he is found in all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me.
So human-centric.
Do you believe in God?
Tell the truth. Father Roach seems prepared to hear it. Lie. You might want to avoid a tense situation. All right.
I think we're going by the truth for this entire game. So.
You think so? We lied once. It didn't really go well. But this seems like one of those moments that I guess it depends a little bit on how we want to play this. Like, I think she would just straight up say it.
She would say. I think the character would
straight
up say it.
The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
Okay, fair enough.
If you don't mind me asking, my child.
He seems like a reasonable man.
He had an accident when I was very young.
Oh, there we go.
Flashback!
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
Is it exactly the same wall?
It seems so, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I guess we went to visit our father.
People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
She seems to have
Let's see your father.
A pregnant belly, though, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. I also thought the same, but maybe it's the perspective on the art.
Oh, no. Oh, what a sad affair.
Daddy, wake up!
Oh, Lord.
Daddy, wake up! Daddy
Oh,
is
no.
sleeping.
Oh, no.
Mummy? Mummy?
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon.
Okay.
I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Children are to be seen and not heard. You know, Jay, that's actually something that my wife Haley always says that her grandfather always said to her, but jokingly to her, but actually to his children. Children are to be seen and not heard.
He will have a nurse by his side at all times. I can assure you.
The accident.
Tum tum tum. And we're back.
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all.
Classical.
Yeah, indeed. Classic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this classical Victorian child raising philosophy. What?
Is that Mr. Shoulder?
You scampered off in a hurry? Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors.
Okay.
You keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see.
Okay.
How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid, but we'll get to him soon enough. Now
But,
then, take a look at this.
Well, we are definitely going to find Mr. Shoulder. Oh, wait. Hey, a cairn.
This cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
How
Oh, that's
remarkable.
exactly what we want.
The Devil's Toe.
The devil's...
Oh, wow. What a name.
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now, onward.
Onward. At least we saw some archaeology, yeah? At least we saw some.
we got to see archaeology in this stream.
And walked across that vast, featureless landscape.
Okay.
All the while, Father Ridge was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist.
Oh.
Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Oh.
Let's go. Okay, are we going to wrap up the stream on a cliffhanger? Or are we going to meet him first and then wrap up the stream?
This is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Now, no need to thank me after your providential
Because I think we're going to keep playing this.
We could play this one more time, I think, for
To see a bit more archaeology.
Yeah, exactly.
She will only fret. The poor dear
I think so, I think so.
as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's maybe play this one more time, I agree. Because it's not bad. It's actually not very much adventure game in the sense of...
Or at least not yet. It is a bit slow.
Yeah.
It is a bit slow. I must admit that it is a bit slow, but
yeah, I think it's fine. It is slow as in as in a Victorian novel slow, right?
I guess so, yeah.
And it's
pretty faithful. Like it feels very authentic.
Yeah, for sure. It feels suitably scary as well. Not like too in your face. It just feels creepy.
It feels like there is creepiness sort of
creeping around.
Creepiness, yeah,
exactly.
Sort of under it, right?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's not. There is no creepiness like damn. You should
no, except for the cat. That was creepy.
Except, yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's basically wrap up by saying we'll play this again. I think there was something else we have to play next Tuesday because there are a couple of games coming down the pipeline that are actually archaeology focused. But very probably we'll play this again next Tuesday. Otherwise, this was just the pipeline. Will we? the pipeline.
Yeah.
Not the pipeline, but the cliffhanger. I don't know where the pipeline came from. It's creeping in there. It's I liked it. No, okay, yeah. Okay, very good. Good to see that Archeobucha liked it. So that I also like it. Actually, it's a chill game that is. I like the voice. I like the fact that they did voiceovers in there as well because they're
The voiceovers are actually pretty nice.
They're pretty on point, I would say. I mean, not like super stellar voice work ever, but that's also kind of hard in a game like this, right? When you're working with pixel art and you just sort of with these delivery of these lines, but within this genre, it's pretty solid. All right, my friend. Thanks for hanging around with me on these moors, on these godforsaken, featureless wastelands.
Godforsaken moors, yeah. Oh, pretty good. It's a lot of fun.
And let's next week we'll talk a bit more about Barrow archaeology when we actually finally have found the Barrow.
Yeah, actual Barrow, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll find 3 lesbians in that Barrow. Who knows?
Yeah.
Crossover stream.
Crossover episode.
If you don't know what that's about, check our YouTube. Go it's and there. It's there. You'll find it. All right, cool. Thank you all for hanging around and watching. The only thing that we still want to say is don't go wandering off into the moors. Don't do bloodletting unless you really need it for microsurgery, apparently. And otherwise, stay happy and healthy. Cheers.